Give them a little bit of what y'all do, man. Tell the people what, projects you have going on, what, things y'all are doing out in the community as of right now. I know they had that big community day yesterday. Downtown, Miss Lizzie Ayo. Shout out to Miss Lizzie Ayo. Keeping in the pando over there. But y'all have Mr. DJ Kuttah, to my right. By the way of Bridgeport, Connecticut. Native,
CT.
Producer and engineer since 2005. Been doing music since 2001.
That's right.
So he's been out there, Franchise Boys and everything like that. First record deal, 2009 with Cox Records.
Mm-hmm.
Working with Future, Rick Ross, Trey Songz. Ooh, yeah, about that.
Yes, sir.
Dive in, Mr. Man. I just wanted to ask, within that time, to working with Future and Rick Ross and Trey Songz, what would that, how was that energy in the room? Was it like just, they were all laid back, or was it like, you couldn't believe that you was in that room at that time? Because, it was the beginning of there before everybody took off.
Well, I haven't been in the same room with nobody but Future.
Ooh.
Trey Songz, and I produced the beat for them, basically. The Future situation was an accident, right place, right time, Oh, you make beats too, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we'll see what you're working with. And it just went from there, And that was through my man, DJ Rico Reddick.
Right.
Shout out 50 Money DJs, That's how I got to get that plug right there.
Ooh, Rico so.
But it was definitely a vibe, though. I will give him that. Very talented man.
Yes, sir. Man, look, hey, it's always when you working with people that it's gonna sharpen you as a person. And I've seen you go from, to working, in your home and as a studio, as a producer, and got better at that, and then decided to step out, as a DJ. How did that, how did you go from doing the DJ, being a rapper to being a DJ? Like, how did that mold you into stepping up to that?
It was really like I really didn't choose to do it, It was just like I had a plan, I was noticing everybody around me, we all rap, and I thought to myself, like, why are we spending all this money going to a studio, and all we getting right now at that point is a like,
right,
or a share.
Right.
So we didn't spend all this money for hours in the studio for a couple of songs, and all we got was a like or a share. So I think about it, if I want to waste 5 years, if I go to the studio 4 times a week, and I spend $100,
right,
you gotta think about how much money I just spent for a like or a share, where I could use that money to invest in my own equipment and learn how to record myself and make that same money back 5 times.
Right.
And as far as the DJing go, like I said, right place, right time. I spend with anything. They needed a DJ one day, and I'm pretty good with music. I tried it out. It just came natural. I've been booked ever since.
Damn. So, been tied into the streets, that's seen people come and go, as rappers, and that's a big impact, on the city, because we need that. But let me take a pause real quick on this right here. But to my left, I have Miss Creole Bleu, the way of New Orleans bloodline, by the way of the 2-6 raised,
Thanks.
Owner of Senate Dreams, Body and Candle, and what's that? Pressure Blinks. Pressure Blinks, man. She got the candles, the body oils, everything like that if y'all need it, man. She is a well-known hype woman around town, Tell me, because you don't see that now, you see Busta Rhymes and Spliff Star, they still together after all this time. You see Salt and Pepper, how they bounce off of each other. Tell me, as a woman, hype man, how is that? Do you collab with some guys? Do you do, just the ladies? How is that?
Actually, it's actually fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that I've been doing for a very long time, and
Okay.
I'll tell you about that in a minute. but don't laugh at me. I will definitely tell you about that in a minute.
Right.
But right now, I've been being a hype woman for women. I got on stage. I did a hype woman a couple of events for Lizzie Yayo. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Lizzie Yayo. That's how I actually became Creole Bleu. Shout out to Lizzie Yayo. And right now, for the last year and a half, I actually been working with Ruger Red. And I just wanted to let y'all know my baby girl is definitely coming back out. She just dropped that baby, and she will be back out real soon.
Yes, sir. Okay. Shout out to Ruger.
Oh yeah. But I would love to work. I haven't been a hype woman for men, and it's a couple of rappers that actually hit me up, and I would love to actually work with some men. Right. But you got to actually come with it. I'm not just finna get on stage and all you talking about is shooting and killing somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole time, like I don't want to do that. And then you got 100 people on stage with you trying to rap. No, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. Like, but yeah, I would love to work with be a hype woman for men. I would love that. I think that'd be dope too.
Man, and honestly, you know what I'm saying, just like the yin and yang thing, you know what I'm saying, people can work with each other, people can, you know what I'm saying, come together and do all sorts of things. Let me ask you this, since I got two people that are always out in the community, man, and I always ask this, how do y'all feel about the music scene in the TwoSix? What is y'all take on the music scene? Like, I want y'all honest opinion, because on my show, I ask them questions that really strike a nerve, like, oh shit, he asked that. You know, it to me, man, I say it like this, for me, being in Fayetteville and just being in the music scene since, what was it, Kuttah? I met you 2000.
Right.
Yeah, I met Kuttah, you know what I'm saying, like 2008, I met him.
Right before it was like 2008.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then I met Buster and everything like that, and it took off. We right there on Yakin Road, I forgot what that strip club was, but they had everybody from Race Taylor in there. You know, Kuttah came through and
Pasta Scene.
You know, yeah, Pasta Scene.
Kimmy.
You know what I'm saying? So it was that
junk back then.
Yeah, so it was that time. But I say it like this, you know, I want my, you know what I'm saying, the people that I mess with all the time to work together all the time. The bickering and back and forth, you know what I'm saying, all the time. The small beefs and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Just to have that hit record, because I look at all the other states, yeah, they might have beef and everything like that, but people know how to get together for business. And that's what we're missing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I want to hear how y'all feel about that, the beefs, the misunderstandings, the small beefs. Like, tell me what y'all think we should do as a whole in the music scene to make everything, you know what I'm saying, come together. You know, that's just a good
I feel like, honestly, Fayetteville don't work together. And it's a lot of hate running around Fayetteville. For one thing, Fayetteville is very small. The TwoSix is very small. And we all doing the same thing. With me, really, I'm in my own lane because I'm a hype woman. You don't see that. It's not too many women in my lane I really got to worry about. I'm not a rapper. There's so many people that come up and ask me that. I'm not a rapper. I'm just dope like that. But a lot of people, they hate so bad, and they want to see the next person on top, and it's like they try to step over them and overpower, kind of like the Diddy move. Mm-hmm. If you think about it, they try to overpower on them, and it's not getting them nowhere. Like, and then you got the favoritism. Oh God. That's the only reason why a lot of these people is up. Like, I took a year off and I sat back and I watched everything. And you met me when I first came out when I first became Creole Bleu. Mm-hmm. But I took a year off and I sat back and I watched everybody and how everybody moved. And it was just so sickening to see how we couldn't actually come together just because this person is doing the same thing. I've seen people win awards, and the person that was in there that was supporting them still, I know they feel some type of way, but this person don't won awards and they didn't get enough hits, or their song was probably like on one platform, and that's probably like YouTube, but you got this other person that's hitting, I'm talking about hitting over 5, 6, 10K with people with views on 5 or 6 different platforms. I'm talking about they actually spend their money and take their time to do this, and they wasn't getting anywhere in Fayetteville. That's why I tell a lot of people, get up out of Fayetteville if you're gonna do something. Do it right. But they wasn't getting anywhere because of the simple fact that they had the people that was bigger than them on the records and stuff, you know what I'm saying, was putting them on when they should have been putting the ones that actually was making them big hits for real to be on. Like, the hate is sickening. It's very sickening.
So Kuttah, you know what I'm saying? What is your take on it? You know what I'm saying? Because you're a DJ, so you're in these spaces with people that are, you know what I'm saying, just like that. You know, it's cliques. You hear people talking about people. You know what I'm saying? People say, oh, you know what I'm saying, he can't rap. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard that before, but I really don't care. You know what I'm saying?
That's the best rapper alive that I know of.
What is your take? You know what I'm saying? Since you're OG of the game, you know, do you reach one, teach one, or do you keep it, you know what I'm saying, the information to yourself? Like, I know how to do certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Somebody came to you and like, yo, Kuttah, man, teach me something, man. Like, teach me how to be an engineer. Would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Just that free game where it doesn't charge anything. You know what I'm saying?
As far as that go, me personally, I'm gonna give free game every day because I'm gonna go to here and I'm gonna run it back. What I see in Fayetteville, what people focus on the most is who's better. I'm the king and I'm this and I'm that. Now, we gotta think about what a king is. A king is a ruler of all and many of that in that colony or community.
Right.
Okay, so one thing about a king is a king leaves a legend. It's something, even if that king died today, it's something that one king will always leave behind. Now granted, somebody gotta take that king's spot eventually, but that king has trained his prince to be like him. So, but one thing about it's like Kung Fu, I teach this music shit like Kung Fu. I'm gonna teach you what you need to know. I can't teach you everything because a master not gonna teach you everything.
You gotta learn some stuff on your
own. Right. You gotta go through something to learn something. I'm gonna give you a cheat code. If I can give you some things to help you not stumble in that hole where I made a mistake, like to make it easier for you, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna teach you everything I know. I'm gonna give you the formula, everything. Now, what you choose to do with that formula is like you in the kitchen. You gotta cook it how you want to cook it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I do. I believe in each one teaching one. But the thing is, with Fayetteville is all. To me, it's what it is, popularity scheme.
It is.
Who got the most money? Mm-hmm. Who bringing the most people? Mm-hmm. And who doing the most on social media? Now, we forget about the ones who's out here in the street. Now, we got those ones, and I'm not gonna say no names or none of that. We have those ones, you get on Facebook, they act like they didn't drop the 100 songs. When you go look for that song, you can't find it. You got some, they always in the studio, got this motion, but when the show comes, you can't see them, or they don't show up. It's like,
ooh, and that's the biggest thing I hate.
Works are you doing?
Right.
This right here, what we doing right here, the music game and to be successful goes beyond this. Before, let's go take it back to the 90s. I'm an 80s baby. Right. Before the social media came, we didn't have all this internet. The most we had was a MySpace. Let's keep it real. And that came in later on, but we was like before then.
That was AOL.
And everybody didn't have internet. Let's keep it real. We barely had cable.
Yeah.
That's true.
We had to get out here in these streets. Just when you go back to the hard copy CDs, now we got flash drives nowadays, but we had to get out here with these flyers. They won't know. Everybody comes to the club over here, or everybody comes to the block party over here. We had to get out here and have street teams. We had to have that support. Every neighborhood had to get behind somebody because we know if we get behind him, it might make a way for all of us. But nowadays is everybody want to see you do good. It's not better than me.
I
want to see you do good, but I just don't want to see you do better than me.
And that's the only thing that I've been preaching for the whole entire time. People give you the crumbs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody say I'm getting to the bag, but you know, let me go open this bag real quick. I give you some. But don't want to share the whole loaf. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here eating crumbs. You got a loaf.
Show me just enough to get you back.
Yeah, show me how to get a loaf so we can be it together, so we can combine together. Like, shout out. Let me take the time real quick to say, shout out to our sponsors. Our sponsor, TrashOut.biz. If you need anything hauled away, you know what I'm saying, moved around in your house, anything took up off your floors, anything like that, we support trashout.biz, man. So Mr. Adante Making on Facebook, just supporting, you know what I'm saying, companies and stuff like that. And that's what I'm saying. It just takes a shout out, you know, for somebody to change their time or change their life, or just to show what they doing. He does, you know what I'm saying, trash and hauling. Ain't nobody bigger than nobody in the city at all. We're still in the same place. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out the same motion to do what the next person is doing. I want to learn what this person is doing. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get out there and really grind and do what you got to do, instead of hating on a person, no matter what they doing. If they don't sound right, you know what I'm saying, on a beat or something like that, and you got some critique or whatever, don't sit on the couch and be like, man, this guy sucks, or this woman sucks, or she ain't doing something right, or he ain't doing something right. Why are you, you know what I'm saying, critiquing somebody and you ain't doing the same? You know, and whether if that person falls on their face or not, they should always have a helping hand to pick somebody up. You know what I'm saying? That's just real spill for everything that Fayetteville is standing for. And I say, everybody, oh, we gonna make it out. Somebody's gonna make it out. Why can't we all make it out? Why can't we come together? You know what I'm saying? Everybody preaching this, you know, I want to be community leader. I want to do this, but we got small communities that ain't really coming together, that got some of the dopest artists. I be in different spaces and I be like, yo, Kuttah produced this, or, you know, Bleu was over here hyping this girl up. She would probably have the energy to do so, but nobody knows the information or anything like that to get that. So by us not working together, we're only leaving our legacy behind, and there's great people that's falling in these holes. So if we're not filling these holes up so we can bring our legends across and be given respect, two legends right here that I've been looking up to for a long time. And I just want to say on this show, I give people their flowers, man. Kuttah, you know what I'm saying? You're the reason why I'm still doing what I do with music. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Buster, because he put the, you know what I'm saying, the battery, you know what I'm saying, in my back to do so. You know what I'm saying? Bro, man, don't listen to nobody. Do what the hell you want to do. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother, you know, Vinny Vinci. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to my brother, you know what I'm saying? Dang, I got a whole list of people that I want to do, but it's not enough time, man. His name is, I'm going to get back to that. But there's a lot of people that I want to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, shout out. But it's just the point of this, showing love, man. Sharing people's stuff on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Oh, girl, I don't like her. I ain't going to share her stuff on Facebook. Oh, man, I can't stand this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? He having a block party. You ain't got to go. Just share it. Somebody else will go. You know what I'm saying? There's people that's sitting up in the house that don't know what to do on weekends because there's a lot of hate in the room. I don't want to be in this room with this person. You know what I'm saying? When Buster had that, you know what I'm saying, what is it? Racing Friends 7. You know what I'm saying? There was so much tension in the room, but it took grown people.
It was beautiful though still.
And I'm gonna talk about that. That should be the staple. If y'all don't look at nothing else, man, look at how two grown women squashed a small beef. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got to be friends. Y'all ain't got to be cordial. But there's money out here to be made, you know what I'm saying, with each other. And if we don't stand on anything, we got to stand on business. Everybody, I stand on business. No, you don't. Because you steady out here doing the sucker stuff, pulling, you know what I'm saying, cards and everything like that because you can. Like I asked Kuttah, reach one, teach one. He's a producer. He'll probably hit him up in the inbox, man. I ain't got that much time, but if you come over here and take an hour, whoop-de-whoop, he'll probably show you something. Creole, if you want to work with her on just being a hype woman or having her energy in your studio, she's available.
You know what? I ain't mean to cut you off, but a lot of people don't know. Shout out to my big brother, my twin Leviticus.
Yeah.
He
shout out to Leviticus.
DJ Real.
His YouTube series, Church Boy. I actually did the effects on it for when they got the special effects on his show. So yeah, I do that too as well. So a lot of people don't do that. And he was the first one. I wasn't gonna do it, but he called me up and he talked a little junk to me and I'm like, bump that, I'm gonna go. And I ended up going and it came out, everybody, It was real dope. It was real dope.
Shout out Levi, man.
Shout out to him.
So how does that, you know what I'm saying, with the doing the makeup, you know what I'm saying, do you get into your zone, or is it just something that comes natural? I can do that. Make it look like a bullet wound and stuff like that.
I'm a very creative person.
Okay.
Like I'm very like vivid. Like I have vivid dreams. Like I'm very, very creative. So I can look at something and then just touch it and boom, I just come up with something.
So, and my other thing is, who inspired y'all businesses? Who gave y'all that battery in your back to like, yo, Kuttah, I know you can do this. Yo, Bleu, I know that you can be this creative woman and have this spirit of I can take over a room if I wanted to. Like, who gave y'all that? Who gave y'all the ambition to be like, hey, I'm gonna do this and this is gonna be that?
Well, for me, who got me doing this? Always gonna be my brother Showtime. Mm-hmm. Showtime and Lady Rain.
Showtime.
I gotta get in there. They flowers. That's who got me in rotation with DJing. But number one is my boy, my brother, my big brother, Coke boy, DJ Hussein. That was my mentor. Like
Hussein, shout out to Hussein.
I always look up to DJ Hussein. You know what I'm saying? I watch, bro, him and DJ Yodo. But those are my two mentors, you know. Sure. But definitely Showtime and Lady Rain.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
reason why I DJ today.
That's you know what I'm saying, that's a good thing. See, you know, people that don't have no problem with putting you in spots because you take the time to want to learn that, you know what I'm saying, being a teachable person. And it's nothing wrong however old you are and stuff like that. You know the knowledge that you know. You don't know everything. Right. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of I know everything type as mother lovers. You know what I'm saying? But it's not enough. Oh man, let me sit over in this corner and let me listen to this man real quick. You know, it's a lot of like, you know, man testosterone, woman testosterone, and all that jazz. And I'm better than this person, and I know what I know. But you're still at this altitude. Yep. Because the gas that you need is the people that is under you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if you add that person, what you gonna do? You gonna go. You add that person, you gonna go. And there's more money to be made, so why can't we not be here, but be here? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's a gas pump away from reaching where they want to go. And if I'm hot, you're hot, and I do what I do, why can't we, you know, lock that in?
That was a perfect. I was reading your answer. It was burning me up inside. I had the answer in my head before you answered, and it was like I wanted to say it just for no reason, but then you would be like, "Huh, got it." But what I realized, man, and to sum everything up, and it's just what it is. Like you can't sugarcoat nothing. Nobody wants to hang with somebody that's fire as them or better than them. You know why? It's just like with women, and I hate no disrespecting you or the females. Disclosure, but the truth is, when females get together, you got that certain one bad female. Now that bad female, who we talk, the pretty girl, the stuck up one, she don't want to hang out with somebody just stuck up and just as bad as think she is. Why? Because it takes off the light off her. She wanted to hang with the big girls, ones from the hood. So when they go to the club, all the guys is looking at her and not them, and not realizing.
That's true though.
Not realizing.
That's very true. That's very true.
You looking at her because of what you see on the outside. Now she wants to hang with them because she knows all eyes are going to be on her and it's going to take away all the eyes on what they need to be seeing.
I never looked at it.
And that's how the music world works. It's like, if I rap, and that's just me, I'm be honest with myself. I'm not going to speak on nobody individually because I'm going to speak on me. Me personally, I don't want to get on a song with somebody that's going to be give me the same energy. I want to get on a song with somebody that's going to be better than me because I know it's going to make me go back and forth with them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But you have those people who don't want to do a song with certain people because they know that person right there is going to be just as good, if not better. Not why, yeah, it's your song, but the verse is harder. Mm. And you know why we don't do that? We are scared. People are scared of constructive criticism.
Or a challenge.
I love a challenge.
You know what I'm saying? We take constructive criticism as talking mess or we beefing. We take constructive competitions as beef. No. I'm not beefing with you because I feel like I'm a better rapper than you. I'm going to show you why. And that's the difference. Some people want to just talk about it and don't got no. Where's your transcript at, nigga? That's all I be wanting to tell you. Where's your transcript at? When we go look at your transcript and you look at your files and your portfolios, what have you done? What could like when you come to a job interview and we go to the record label, I want to know what is going to make you different from any artist on my label. And a lot of us can't say shit. What have we done? I've done a couple shows in Fayetteville. So you basically what you're going to say is, so you've done some talent shows.
Yeah.
All you've done is some talent shows. You haven't been in no real competition. When you're going against somebody don't know you, you haven't really fed that. So when you get in the game with artists from all over the world who already got them streams, who already got that, when they drop that song tomorrow, today they're gonna have 1 million streams tomorrow. You got to realize to yourself, do I want to make this a career or want to make this a hobby? Some of us do this as a hobby and thought it was a career, but you're not making no money off of it. That's why we fail other things in life. Because we focus on this right here, when really typically, you got the thing where they say in church is, many were called, but few were chosen. We all like to do it, but facts are, some of us are just not gonna make it. So why not teach somebody who actually could?
Yeah.
We're going on 30, 40 years old, but you got these young boys, 14, 15, kicking this shit, just like you, or not harder. And they came up in the era of social media, so they know tricks, gadgets, codes, icons, tags, all kind of stuff to do that we just don't do because we're so back in time. We're trying to catch up. Yeah, we're older, but these kids was already born into this. We're learning the new format. The world changed. We didn't change. The world changed. It ain't the world adapting to us. We adapt to the world every day. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't adapting and knowing what's going on, if you ain't out here going to these shows, you ain't seeing these new artists, you will never know the new sound. You're going to be coming out when you go to a show, you can get your feelings hurt because you going to come out rapping like Tupac. And they on the host, I'm like, I don't understand this rap. We don't understand Young Thug. We hated Young Thug. I know I did. I'm a gonna be hating Young Thug. But look at him now, a multi-platinum artist because the world changed with him. Right. Us as people, we gotta make people adapt to us. If you don't make people adapt to us, you gotta make yourself, and that means making yourself the brand. You can't go with somebody else and adapting to their music. It's like when you go get a job, of course you're gonna have to do what they say, you're gonna have to go there, you're gonna have to wear their colors. But when you, your own person, you make your own trends, you make your own trendsetters. Be yourself, be original, be you. I got nothing to say.
So what you know what I'm saying, just to piggyback off what he was saying, Bleu, it's a lot of people that has a lot of information. You know what I'm saying? On the women's side, is it the same or is it a little bit easier?
No, it's still the same. It's still the same. It's still the same. But see, with me, I don't mind spreading information and stuff like that. I'm not finna just charge you. You want to know one little quick tweak on something, why would I sit and charge you for it when, honestly, like I tell a lot of people, if you just sit and you pay attention, you can learn a lot. You can learn a lot. And that's how I learned a lot, by sitting and paying attention. So you can learn a lot.
And it's just another thing, like the mental game of it. How does it, you know what I'm saying, does it mess with your mental when people are not, you see people that are cool, that you mess with, you know what I'm saying, you're mutual with the beef that they have with the other person. How does that mess with you? Like I can be in the room with this person, but this person has a beef with this person. What mentally, how does that mess with y'all in the profession that y'all have? Does it? It
don't mess with me. You know why? Because what they got going on is what they got going on. As long as you don't come over here, if we got something that we doing together, y'all better figure it out or y'all go on. Because you know why? It's so many people that want to work with me or so many people that want to work with Kuttah or you know what I'm saying? Why am I going to sit around and go in between that? I don't bicker. I don't know. Everybody know I'm very mutual when it comes to anything. And I tell people, wait, let's get this money. People are looking at us, but y'all messing it up because of the simple fact that y'all want to bicker fight and y'all don't want to get stuff together. Like we even got little kids looking up to us. Like I had like a 14-year-old come up to me and we've been watching me and I'm like, oh, snaps. I don't do twerk videos. I don't do none of that. So like it made me feel good because of the fact that I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? So we have people that are young looking up to us, and we're showing them this is what the industry is made of, and it's really not. We just make it that way.
Yeah. I'll be looking on IG, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I'm a butt man. I love all shapes and sizes.
There's nothing wrong with that though.
but show me what you can
roll with it.
Show me what you can do. You know what I'm saying? If you could cook, you can draw, braid, you can crochet, you know what I'm saying? You can roll Play-Doh, whatever. Like, show me what you put in that pot.
Let me tell you something. Somebody that came to me, and it's a guy, he's a fan, and he been following me or whatever. He came to me, he was like, oh, you're just so beautiful. Your shape, all this, all that. And I was like, yeah. I said, but I'm woke too. You want to sit down and talk about the government? That man blocked me.
People, I like conversations.
So it's like,
I like conversations like that. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have conversation too. It's not all about that, but it's nothing wrong because some women like that's how they make their money. That's how they become who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Can you send me a cash app?
You know. And my next question is, what does music mean to y'all, man? Like, give me a in depth of what does music mean to you? Like, you get up every day and be like, I get to kick my shit, and I get to hear, you know what I'm saying, give it to the people that how I want to give it to them. Like, what does music really mean to you? You know, it's just, to me, I know it's a scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? Because I get to sit there with headphones on and record myself. You know, I get to hear how I sound. I get to tell my own story. And that's why I'm saying, like, I ain't no hater, no nothing like that. But it is just, we got to get back to telling stories. Everybody don't have to die. You know what I'm saying? Tell a story where somebody lives or somebody overcame something, or, you know what I'm saying, give somebody some flowers or something like that. It's always that we got to talk about the grave and we glorify that. You know what I'm saying? Or who all sold drugs and stuff like that. We can't always stay in that space. You know what I'm saying? And I've been wanting to say this with a DJ, you know what I'm saying, in front of me, because he kicked different shit. He might look like, you know what I'm saying, a thug on the outside, you know what I'm saying? But just
He's very different.
What a person is in the inside, it'll make you.
I'm really a skateboarder.
Yeah. it'll make you think different on how people are nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's so quick to judge, like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? All he does is listen to rap music. But when you ride with somebody, they playing the whole 90s, either R&B or rap, or playing some gospel or some OJs or something like that. Because, you know, if you got in my truck, you know what I'm saying, I was playing nothing but old schools. You know what I'm saying? If I was getting to the money, it'd be Young Dolph. It'd be something that would keep me on the path that I'm going on. I don't want to die. You know what I'm saying? I want to live. You know what I'm saying? So promote.
Sometimes we gotta have that rowdy music. Though.
Yeah,
You know,
we do.
A little afloat, you know.
From time to time, just to keep the edge on, but not all the time. You know what I'm saying? We in spaces with, you know what I'm saying, females and stuff like that, and they more harder than us. And in the inside, they want to be, you know, soft. You know what I'm saying? Dancing on people, crowd, everybody loving Usher, drinking drinks and stuff. We got to worry about if somebody got a you know what I'm saying, a penknife or something. You know what I'm saying? She want to go stab her. We ain't trying to be hyping the club all the time. Come on, DJs. No, I'm just playing. But it's just, you know, a mental note. But I say it like this, man. It's hard to come together as a community if we don't speak up. We can be in rooms and speak about what's going on, but the real fact of it is that we don't know how to speak up in open spaces. We see mics, we grab it, we say what we got to say, but then we go back and sit down and enjoy our drinks and enjoy our groups that we're with. If somebody has, you know, a lot to say, you know what I'm saying, grab a mic, give 5 to 10 minutes on how you feel about something. It'll open up the room.
I want to hear more people that do spoken words.
Spoken word?
I'm so into that, and I want to actually see more stuff with that.
They have an event tonight. Shout out to Miss Yogi on Facebook. She is down there in Fayetteville State. I think they're having an event too. I forgot what it's called, but Yogi, let me get Yolanda Yolanda is her name on Facebook. If y'all go look her up, she has an event tonight. I think it starts at 7:30. I think it's downtown Hay Street. I think I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna walk and go check it out. It's a poetry contest that they're having down there. Well, open mic basically. So if you know what I'm saying, want to go slide and see that, that's something that y'all can do. You know what I'm saying, tonight to get out. It's, formal dress. You can go in your tracksuit or whatever. It's just to hear.
It's still all right.
Still something to do. Get out on a Sunday. Not nothing. Hype or anything like that. It's just hearing people's different point of view on how life is or what they've been through.
I mean, could y'all put to answer your question, who I actually look up to. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Lady Rain. Now, I've been knowing Lady Rain. That's my big sister. I've been knowing her for some years now. I'm not a rapper, but when I look at her, I be like, she's just so cute. And I just be like, damn, I wish I could sit back. Well, she be like, sipping the tip of the gotta go. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just wish I could do that. But she always kept me afloat, like, no matter what. Like, even if we bump heads, like, she always been there for me. You know what I'm saying? I've always been there for her. Like, that Lady Rain, I'm always gonna look up to her. That's always somebody that I know for a fact I can call on no matter what. T-Stacks. It's a vibe with Miss T-Stacks.
Yes.
She's part of why I became. Matter of fact, I was in her first video. I was in her first. That's how I became a video vixen. I was in her first video. But shout out to T-Stacks. And then the very last person, which is the very first person on top that I've been knowing for the longest, is Kuttah P. He actually really even just like in my personal life and just in me being Creole Blue, he's dramatic. He knows. He always had me. He always had me, so I love him for that. He's so dramatic.
That's me.
Oh, God.
But see how easy that is, man? Just to give somebody flowers while they sitting in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Don't give nobody their flowers behind closed doors because that's whack. Who's going to know about it? You know what I'm saying? And then it's another thing to sit here and be like, man, I don't feel like giving another man, you know what I'm saying, no flowers. I ain't gay.
You don't prosper off that. You don't.
That's what I'm saying. Blue, you know that, and people know that. Why not, you know what I'm saying, why not put it out there? Somebody gonna feel some type of way. All right, cool. Why didn't he give me my flowers? Let me see if I can go to this room.
Because it's not your time yet. That's why I be telling people like somebody that came up to me, they was like, Blue, you were doing it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people ain't really got dang on, like, give you your flowers and stuff for what? Because it's not my time yet. I got a big name. People know me, but I ain't there yet. Like, when I got that, you know when I'm there, and I ain't there yet. I'm rising. I'm still learning. I'm still glowing and growing, baby. So, and as I'm doing that, I'm just gonna gain everything, and then that's when I gain my flowers.
Yeah, giving flowers is important because we don't want to cry over nobody's casket. Like, dang, dog, all this stuff we done talked about. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff we done argued about. And I think the biggest thing of us is holding on to grudges. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm over it, man. I'm over it. Ain't nothing I can do about it. But it's still something in you that's like, I don't like this person. Or I can't get over. But it's just a simple conversation. That's all it is.
Some of the times, like, I see a lot of these rappers, y'all be having beef and it don't even be beef for real. Like, if y'all actually sit down and really talk for real and look man to man or woman to woman in each other's eye and really tell each other what's going on, I can guarantee you it don't even be as big as what you think it is, and y'all be really missing out on like events and big time things just because y'all want to hate somebody off something that is really not even that. Like, y'all could just really let that go. We is too old for that. Way too old for that.
And then gotta ask, man, is it something that like back in the day, you don't have to really, you could tell a story or just give a, you know what I'm saying, a dumbed down version of it, something that kind of set you back, you know what I'm saying, that you had to overcome and you still are, you know what I'm saying, working towards it to this day to make you a better person. What would that be? Because like you said, you have people that may not pay you money, or they'll do payment plans with you, or it's something personal that sat you back and you had to sit back and like, man, I got to put this on pause for a minute, like, and it gives you that motivation to keep doing what you're doing today. Like, what is that for you, Kuttah? Because it seems like you got a lot. Every time I look at Kuttah, I'm like, they got a lot going on.
I think I lost my baby mother. That set me back for a little bit. Like I said, I got my first record deal in 2009. I turned it down. I turned it down because I felt like at the time, like right now, if I'm rocking with whoever I'm rocking with who's supporting me, and we doing this together, like right now, this podcast, blow up. But somebody big come up and they say, well, I see you on this right here. We want you. Where do you see me? I see you on this platform right here. Whatever platform you see me is, whoever's with me, you're going to take all of us or none of us. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I don't need no hate from none of these people. You know what I'm saying? I'm loyal. And that's the biggest regret I feel like I did. I feel like if I would went ahead and did what I did, I could have came back.
And got everybody.
And that's what's going on today. But me and I'm with my brothers and I'm with my homeboy. It set me back and just realizing not to be so emotional. Every action doesn't deserve a reaction. I've learned to, control my what I react to. Sometimes you can tear shit up behind closed doors. But what I did behind closed doors, it would never be something that somebody can use against me in my future. You know what I'm saying? That be just between me and God. I realized if I would just took the time and thought about some things before I reacted, then I'd be a lot farther than where I am today. Because a 15-second decision and somebody see that, and that might not even be you, it's just the way you react to something. But somebody don't know you, that's all they seen. It might block your blessings in the future. Well, you know such and such? Yeah. Who? Oh yeah, I seen him. Nah. They don't even know nothing about your goods. They only know about what they seen. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta learn I can't tell nobody what it, but what I've learned to do is, and some people don't like you talk about God, you gotta learn to pray about things. You gotta ask God to give you a mind to think, an ear to hear, and a mouth to speak. And everything with that is, everything come out, just like when you said, you got two friends that's beefing. Okay, they could be beefing, but if you know what I'm saying, say knowledge of God and everything, if you come with the power and the love of God, it's going to be something that you speak to that person. Like forgiveness is everything. If this ain't stopping your family, this ain't hurting your child, this ain't stopping you from having a place to stay, this ain't stopping your money. What is it? A day disagreement can break up a lifetime of success. Sometimes we need to just pray more and react less. And we need to do more and talk less. That's standing on business.
Yeah, that, and Ms. Blue, what are your thoughts on that? How is it that you pick up the pieces and, like you said, you took a year off. We don't know what went on, you know what I'm saying? So how is it that you take that year off? And I've been following your page, and I spoke to you, briefly every time, to not really get in your business, but just to the people that I care about. I tell you every time, everybody know, I reach out to you. You got a problem or something like that, I'll reach out to you. Hey, how you been, brother? How you doing? My lady, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? And people look at me weird because I do that, but it's just...
That's because they weird.
Yeah.
They weird.
So give me something that you overcame and that you are using for fuel to keep on going.
I took a loss about a year ago, and it kind of messed me up a little bit, and I had I had some artists coming to me. They wanted to work with me. It was a couple events. Like I had got it was a show that was out there in Atlanta, and I had, you know, they invited me, but I just turned it down at first because of the simple fact that I had to mentally like get myself like prepared to actually be in front of people. You know what I'm saying? So like I get up, I sage, I pray. I know who I am at the end of the day. I'm a boss. Like I tell you, you know, I'll be like, you know who I am? Like, but I tell myself that, and it's not, and like, it's, you know who I am? Like, it's nothing me being cocky. Like, people think that it's not that. It's me boosting myself and letting me know who I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? To keep going, because if I just didn't get up and keep going, and y'all watching y'all, like even with your moving business that you got going on, like I'm proud of you. Like DJ Kuttah P, he be doing his thing, everything he got going on, he know I'm proud of him. Like I watch everybody, and that actually uplift me too. And if I didn't, I wouldn't be actually sitting here with y'all. Kuttah probably would be cussing me out right now because I'd probably be somewhere crying or something. But you know, stuff happened and whatever like that. So you know, I just keep on going because I know I got people that actually look up to me. You know what I'm saying? And people that I know I vibe with, and I don't wanna, you know, miss out on none of that, because we all got greatness behind us, because we all do something different. We all got a different, even if we do the same thing, we all got something different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. Like, I know people that are rappers. I know 2 rappers. They kind of the same with their style, but both of them are from 2 different states, 2 different cities. They got 2 different accents, and they came from 2 different sides of the world. That's what made them different. And with them coming together, like I won't say any name or nothing because they actually got stuff coming out, so I just leave that and whatever to them. But with them coming together, it's dope as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you never know. Like, I hate when people be hating on, you be hating on the next person, but y'all all are different. Even though y'all got the same thing going on, y'all are different people and y'all got different walks of life. Like, make it make sense, because that don't make sense.
I remember that name now. Train Hussein, one of my other brothers. You know, even though we don't talk as much, you know what I'm saying? I want to go ahead and say it, man. My brother Vinci, you know what I'm saying? Vidi Vinci, if you're watching, brother, I want to say I apologize from the bottom of my heart, bro. And I just want to say that, you know, I pushed you to a point where you gave up on your boy. And I was going through some shit, you know what I'm saying? So please excuse me for my actions. You know, I hope that one day we can, you know what I'm saying, pull back together. You know what I'm saying? This Hustle album was supposed to come out, but, you know, some shit went down, man. And I just wanted to be a man to stand up today and say, you know, I've been through some shit, and where I'm at, you know what I'm saying, today with the confidence and stuff like that, bro, being in your studio was one of them, you know what I'm saying, vibes that I really miss. You know what I'm saying? So as your brother and as the person that I look up to, you know what I'm saying, you still my brother, and I'm still going to say that, you know what I'm saying, to the day that I'm gone. But as a man, I got to stand up and say where I'm wrong at. I'm not great. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, the greatest, but, you know, you helped me out a lot on what I should do with my music stuff. But that's just what it is, standing on business. You know what I'm saying? Getting over bridges, letting people know where you're wrong at, and just not, you know what I'm saying, like Kuttah said, accepting criticism and just going back and sharpening your own self as what it is. And what Miss Creole said when it was just about how it's just a woman empowerment, showing these young girls how not to be, you know what I'm saying, dancers at an early age, showing them how to be in the kitchen, how to make these Fortune 500 businesses, how to get money, you know what I'm saying, at the age of 21, because as it gets older, life gets wickeder and it doesn't get any better. So it's easy to just fall off and not come back, but to really take time for yourself and understand what it is to really bounce back and come back in a positive way, to reach people that you know what I'm saying, was messing with, and staying on top of people that you know and giving them a positive word or sharing the information that you need. Because at the end of the day, it's all about uplifting and having nothing but success in this day and time. And I look at it like this, for me, you know what I'm saying, I miss the people that I used to be around and stuff like that. But I had to step back within myself and get back to who I was and get my self-confidence back up, because I was depending on a lot of people. I was depending on family members, friends, whatever I had to do. You know what I'm saying? It felt like I couldn't stand on my own. But my uncle, you know what I'm saying, Michael, Michael Locklear was the man that gave me my battery back in my back in 2023. He rode, you know what I'm saying, the wheels off until Big Red went down. And he was the engineer behind everything. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be in this spot today if I didn't have these people in success and stuff like that. I don't talk much about my personal life, but the way Kuttah came off and not being emotional, but it is what it is at the end of the day. You know, we got to give people their flowers. We got to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop being so hard at the end of the day. There's nothing wrong with a woman with emotions. There's nothing wrong with a man with emotions. You know what I'm saying? It's so many people leaving this earth nowadays because we're not in tune with our, you know what I'm saying, emotional side. We can't speak about what's bothering us. Oh, dog, I'll get over it. Oh, you know, girl, ain't nothing wrong with me. But she's damn near 2 hours away from suicide because she's trying to figure out what is supposed to go on. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's what's whack about it. And I get looked at it like, dang, Rob, weird. You know what I'm saying? And then people look at me weird like, oh, I can't have a conversation with him because of what? You scared of what I'm going to say or how I'm going to come off? You judging the book by its cover, man. I don't want to see none of us leave this earth with, I didn't touch somebody. Right. No Diddy. You know, too early.
Johnson.
Ooh, not the baby.
You know, but
yeah.
No, I'm just all jokes, man. But I hope I don't get canceled.
That was the egg.
but just it is what it is, man. It's real talk, real people, real life stuff that we're going through, man. If you don't, you know what I'm saying, reach out. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get over the bickering and arguing, if you don't sit here and admit where your faults are, you feel like you're always wrong just because of stuff that you've been through. Like I said, age does not matter. It's that coachable person that's going to lead that room. It's a coachable person that's going to get elevated. It's a coachable person that's not afraid to sit down and listen to another person of what their ideas are. And stop stealing people's ideas. If you talk to somebody, oh man, that sounds like a great idea. 5 hours later, hey man, we're remix. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like, stop that. We can all work together. All ideas are great ideas. You know what I'm saying? No idea is stupid. Somebody be like, I want to start a soda machine company. Well, look on Facebook. They got, you know what I'm saying?
Make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because I actually was looking into getting a machine, a vending machine. You make a lot of money off of that.
So I'm just saying, man. But I want to leave y'all with something. Kuttah P, I love you, bro. Bleu, I love you.
Love you too, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I've been fucking with y'all for a minute. But like I said on this show, man, just to look at y'all, just the music that I hear y'all, you know, hear Kuttah make, just to, you know what I'm saying, see you out here in the community, talking to these young girls, you know what I'm saying, in these clubs, hyping up these people. It's not easy to be in these spots because you got to deal with people attitude. Oh, my set was messed up. Oh, you know what I'm saying, you was, you know, dancing with my man incorrectly and stuff like that. Well, how in the heck is he supposed to make his cheddar if you over here worried about what chick is over here or what man is over here? I used to be like that. You know what? I got to a point in my life where I was just like, F it. I'm not going to do it. If you're going to be here, you're going to be here. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine to being by myself. You know, you can't mess up the bag if you don't have anybody in your corner that's not going to uplift you. You know, it's not somebody that's going to show you something if they're always, you can't show somebody that's not wanting to be there. They want to focus on something negative. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be my rock. Why can't you just rock with me the way that I'm doing? I'm not out here doing no funny shit. And not saying nothing, Miss Blue, But some ladies have hard times on letting go of the past, of what they've been through, and it's not easy, and they hold on it for years and years and years. What? Explain that to me as a woman. You know what I'm saying? How do you, if somebody hurts you real bad, what is your process?
Well, I'm a very emotional person, believe it or not. I don't care what you see. I'm very, I cry to drop it down. I'm very emotional because I wear my heart on my sleeve, and when I love you for real. Like, ain't no going back, none of that. I got you, 10 toes down. So, honestly, I used to be that woman where it was just like I would be so stuck on the past because I was so used to being hurt so many times. But then I had to realize, okay, maybe it's something that I'm doing, maybe something that I have to, make a different move, or, and I started becoming a woman more. So, I started learning different things. So it became easier for me. But I just feel like if you just really like let the grudge go and you face what you went through, okay, cry about it, write it down, because I've done that. I have a journal full of stuff. So like I wrote it down, everything. I reread it. I think I gave myself a week of the depression and stuff that I was going through, whatever. And after that, I went outside, I took me a breather, and then I told myself, like, I said the list of everything that I was going to do down to I'm a brand, which I am. Creole Bleu, Creole Bleu. I'm the brand. So.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, so I had to go back and reflect on everything that I went through, and I faced it. Okay, it happened. It is what it is. I cried about it, and then I just turned over a new leaf. Like, I became a different person. Whoever, like, if I decided to either deal with that person again or whatever the case may be, like, it's a whole new different thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? A different start, new beginning. Everything is just so better.
So, Kuttah, you get to close it out. What is your process of getting over, being hurt and, dealing with it as a man, like break up, you in that state, you done put your emotions into it 2 or 3 years down the line, what is your process, your breakdown of trying to get over that woman that you was with?
Personally, some things like it ain't made to get over necessarily. Because me, I can get over anything. I'm not really an emotional person. I have emotions about things, but I'm not an emotional person. But me, in every relationship, it might hurt right then for a week or so, whatever, whatever the emotion might be running through my body, might be hurt, might be pain, might be anger, It depends on how, but the thing is to learn and not be so focused on what somebody did to you, but what did you do to somebody else? Think about what I could have done better. And once you get that skill and I've done all I can, then you gotta thank God that it ended there before you got there, and then you lost everything. So as long as I'm living, and get it right, I don't ever really hold no emotion on getting over it, because one thing about it, what's meant for me, it's always gonna be meant for me. That's why I always say, acknowledge God in everything you do, because when both of y'all doing what y'all do and y'all having the faith and y'all believing, y'all that same belief, and y'all going for the same thing, and it's kind of hard for anything to corrupt that. See, as people, we go through things because we don't put God into it. We get somebody, I'm attracted to this person. Oh, they do music, I do music. We'll be a hell of a couple. Okay, yeah, but God ain't in the midst of that. Any little thing can corrupt. That one bad apple can destroy it. But, as long as you got that firm belief, and that's what I really believe. So I really don't have too much emotions about anything, because every person I've lost or going by their business is for a reason. Some people come in your life for a season. And then that season is to learn and grow. It's either to learn from them or to learn from them about yourself. because we learn things about ourselves that we didn't know about ourselves every day. And with that being said, just keep on going forward, you know? Keep on going forward. And you can't expect certain things, you just got to expect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We fool ourselves. We got to be real with ourselves before we can be real with anybody else. I can't come here and tell you all your flaws and all the hour been doing. I'm telling you all about yourself. I didn't say one thing about myself. You know what I'm saying? Us, we got to take accountability. You know what I'm saying? I got this new single called Lessons coming out, man. Check it out, man. We blame a lot of people. We should just blame ourselves.
Yeah.
You know?
But I want to shout out Mr. Pastor Christopher Stackhouse Sr. of Lewis Chapel Baptist Church.
Shout out to the reverend.
But I woke up 5 o'clock this morning, and you know what I'm saying, he was saying, don't let anybody in your life get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And that I watched that whole reel that he was talking about, and there was some stuff in there. We want the blessings, but don't want to go through the press. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, you can save people from a lot of things, but you can't save them from themselves. And them two things right there stuck with me today, and I had to share it, man. Shout out to Pastor Christopher Stackhouse Sr. of Lewis Chapel, man. But this has been another edition of Hustle Man Podcast. Man, I appreciate y'all, Kuttah 2-6, you know what I'm saying, Miss Creole Blue for coming on, man. Y'all have made my show hot yet again.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
Thank y'all, man.